My name is Nazim Babayev, and I'm a Chief Operating Officer at Lasica Inc. At Lasica, we specialize in unique labeling solutions for medical devices in the long-term care industry. So we have observed in the long-term care industry, we've observed a number of long-term care homes, significant challenges keeping track of their residents' personal hygiene devices. Toothbrushes get either lost or mixed up between the residents, which presented hygienic challenges and sanitary challenges. Additionally, the residents, who in long-term care homes, they tend to be older in age. Some have physical or mental impairments, and they could easily just forget their glasses. They could forget their dentures somewhere. It's very difficult for a staff member like a nurse to accurately determine who that belongs to. So staff members at a long-term care facility would use a pencil or a magic marker or a sharpie to write out a name or of an individual on a hearing aid, for example. And that's not always ideal, because you can have in a facility with 300 people, there's a high chance of having two people named with an identical name. That was not ideal, presented different obstacles to accuracy. But in the sense of tracking hygienic products, most of the time nurses just would dispose of a toothbrush, for example. There was no such thing immediately after use, and that presented a very wasteful practice. We determined that this was going to be a technically challenged project for a web developer to tackle, and we've interviewed 5 very capable, credible web developers in this field. But the reasons we chose to work with Abstrabit was the fact that Abstrabit could offer a complete in-house package that we needed. We needed a website to be produced, designed and produced and published. We needed a web app to be designed, built, and published, as well as we needed a ongoing maintenance of both website and the web app. And out of our experience and the interviews that we did, Abstrabit could tackle all 3 of those specifications. Additionally, in our interview process, we felt like the team at Abstrabit that we conducted the interview with presented themselves very knowledgeable, very technically driven, and very confident in their ability to complete the work well. And with these projects, a lot of you don't know something until you try it. So I really appreciate that when working with Abstrabit, there were several problems that couldn't be solved without a trial and error method. And I appreciate their ability to be open to that method. We've done a significant amount of trial and error in this project, and that helped us tremendously in establishing this final project. The way the application was designed was very straightforward and very simple to use. We provide initial training to the managers and the directors of the long-term care facility. And after that, it is the facility's training, designated trainees' responsibility to put that knowledge out to all of their nurses and support workers, and even in some cases, maybe a doctor could be involved. And from the estimations that we have established, we can confidently say that after implementing Lasica in a long-term care facility, medium-sized long-term care facility, sized at about 100 permanent residents, we can establish that it would free up enough time for that facility to not have to hire an additional nurse in that 1 year. So, for example, the impact of implementing Lasica in a facility of 100 people would equal to your existing staff gaining another full-time employee. Working with Abstrabit as very constructive, very close relationship in terms of feedback. We could tell that the team that was leading our project was very personable. In my experience, this one specific makes a very delicate addition to the quality of work that the team of Abstrabit could put out. And everyone that I offer this technology to is automatically in love with it.